Hi, in this video I'm going to have a look at the 5th day, I think already, of the Ultima Hike Golden Age event. Today there is the troop training. I'm going to try to score quite some credits here, the wine rewards, hopefully get around or get to this point. I think the other one is a bit of a stretch. Can also not do too much in half an hour. And the other one is the Mighty Army. Today probably going to just do one because you don't want to use the speed ups. So that's it. I'm going to, well, let's just start with starting one. Now let's set my account up for training. Of course, we always have the Ring of Dispel, very important, at the 10.5% training cost reduction. Not actually sure. Training capacity, that's also nice. And Phantom Feed is not really necessary, that's only Trap and Hospital. Very useful for healing large amounts of troops, and another one for training capacity. So that's it for the gear. For my talent points, I switch them to my default of balance. The balance 3 first. Then we have heroes. Oh, this was still from transferring. Let's put that back to reducing the troop upkeep. And for heroes I'm going to use Helloes with the 66% troop training speed, and Lady Isabel to further increase the training capacity, useful as well. And a couple of other things. I'm going to activate an Acolyte that I should still have. It's only 5%, but definitely useful for the large amounts. We're in the kingdom a bit low on coins, so no extra troop speed up from there. Unfortunately, what I'm going to do is get a training scepter that is 20%, I think, quite useful. And of course, when you buy it, you have to equip it as well. Do I have everything? Yeah, I think so. When we look at, yeah, there are no other things, sorry. Of course, I have to activate my talent when I'm going to start. Transferred quite some resources. So I think I'm just going to start, and then, yeah, we're going to, well, maybe first a little bit thinking how many of these, okay, quite some of the one-time recruitment. So that's quite nice actually, and I'm going to get some more as rewards, because currently besides, yeah, so let's start with those. Yeah, let's start with the big ones. I might want to end by doing a training, because next week we will have Kingdom Raid, so might want to end with doing a training for 7 days, so that I can claim, yeah, be finished with the training in 7 days, which has as benefit, of course, that I start with a lot of points for that event. But I think I have enough for the 5,000 of that. Let's do some experiment when we start. So yeah, I think we're all set. I just wanted to show the Avalon achievements that's also active. So for that, if I'm going there, I will also get a couple of those rewards as well. Just going to get to this point, not further, I think. Is that true? I think that was... Oh no, let me check. I'm a bit at a loss for the amounts. Go to 480,000 minutes. So how much reward is that for here? Okay, so that's quite some. Get quite some of the larger ones as well. So actually maybe the training is not going to last as long as I was afraid of, because I can use quite a lot of these big items. Okay, I'm planning to train some tier 12 and tier 11 bowmen and cavalry. Infantry I still have a lot, but because of my incident, let's call it like that, there has been I'm quite low on maybe I should show it's quite low on bowmen and here, so bowmen very low. I did have over 300 of both of them at a time, and for cavalry it's more or less the same or even less, tier 11. So I want to beef up a bit on those so that I can at least have two player, I call it player versus player marches, so that when I'm participating in events like Niederfall or other events where I get my troops back anyway, but that at least I can do 2 attacks, don't have to worry right away if I lose 1 march that it's over for me. Okay, let's start by using this population search, and then we are first just 1. Just want to check. So if I do this should be sufficient. Let's see how they have to do. It's now Friday, so next time it's 1 day match expired and 2 days upgrade. Thursday, so it should be fine if I so I'm just seeing that I can use the 5,000 one to start up my 7-day training. Sorry, maybe just wanted to check how much time that would give me, but 8. So that means I can do a training of 8,900, which should be sufficient. I want to train about 100,000 phantoms. So if I do, 4 of these batches, which I will do, then I'm already going to come very close, actually. So let's do that. So now I can do 3 more. And that is 2. That is 3. and that is 4. And then I'm going to do maybe just one normal one. And I'm a little bit below 100, but that can be compensated later. Let's first see. And then for the tier 11, the death throwers, I want to train 125. Oh, I forgot that I have to claim them from the emails always. Always forget about this step and always find it quite annoying that it has to be like that, but okay. Death throwers. Let's use all 3 of them, so then I have 4. Then I'm going to do a couple of 5,000 after that. Death throwers. Death throwers. That was it. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do 3. That's a bit more, but that's fine. I was very low on these anyway. Yeah, as you can see, so that's more than 7 days that I do a training session with the 5,000 training capacity increase, so that's fine. Oh, I did some phantoms by accident. Stupid. Yeah, that's always a risk. I think I'm going to leave it like this. Means a little bit more phantoms and less death throwers, but that's also not a huge problem. I can also compensate for that with my daily training. And we go for the stables. Now let's start with the beast riders in case I make a mistake and I can still correct it. So also here I would like to do 125,000. So we start with 2 batches. Two large batches. And then going to do 75,000 in batches of 9. Let's do 8 of them. Again, a bit low, but we can compensate that at the end if we want. I have to be a bit careful that I don't use up too much. I want to keep 3 of those 5,000 for later. I'm not going to get any new ones, so I have to be careful. The beast riders are selected, so let's go for that. Nah, it's also not a huge issue if I don't have the items anymore to start up for the Kingdom Raid. Even with these increases, training is still boring. So, and after this one, we are going to do the tier 12 cavalry. I think this was the last one, right? Yeah. So not tier 12, but let's first see whether we got any more rewards here. That's nice. 3 of those big ones. Yeah, then I have plenty of 5,000 ones left. That's always good for the next time. So let's do these 3 first. Then I have to, well, do a couple of more after that, a couple of 5,000, but then I have to start looking where I'm at with the points. some reason I might not be there with the points yet. I have the feeling, no, not sure. Maybe I did some miscalculation somewhere and get a lot more troops for my speed ups, because I thought I would have already run out of the training speed ups by the time I finished this, so probably did something wrong somewhere, but that's good. I mean, if I made a mistake, it is in my getting actually more than I expected, so it's in my benefit. Although now I'm getting closer. So even if there was a mistake, it's not going to be as positive as I had hoped. So let's see where we're at now. Let's first claim. I think I got another one, yeah. Always nice. And for the troop training, well, I'm definitely getting close to what I wanted to train, and the speed ups also almost finished. So this is another 20,000, 400. So yeah, that's still quite a bit. Let's see. No, it's a bit low on the death throwers. Let's do another batch of those and see what that gives us. Yeah, so probably can do 2 more of those tier 11 ones. We'll also do another one on Beast Riders. And maybe another one on, on Death Throwers after this. And then we should roughly be there. Yeah, and speed up. To get rid of some of those, that still would get rid of all of them. Trying to see if I can, yeah. No need to have all those 5 minutes. Make it easier. Okay, there's the extra one. I think for these we have already claimed everything. I'm not going to get to the next point. Actually, it would be very nice to get there, but that would require a lot more training and a lot very boring. But 20 fragments of both of them is actually very interesting. That makes me, I should have thought about this before. That would require a lot more resources, consider what I've done now. And a lot of boring training, because I'm almost out of these elements. But yeah, to have 2020, that's worth a lot. Stupid. I'm not going to do that in this video, that's too long. I'm going to think about it. Going to cost me a lot of resources because my 30 minutes is running out. Should have seen this yesterday and thought about it more. Yeah, those 2020 fragments, that's really very valuable. But I think it's not realistic to think I can still train so much. That really would require a huge amount of resources. And speed ups. Don't even know if I have the speed ups. That would be the main issue. Besides that, the time to transfer the resources from my farms. But it's it's an interesting opportunity if you do have the speed ups and the resources and the time. Then actually getting these they are very hard to come by if you don't want to spend. And getting 20 of these combined with what you could get from the event and the autumn hike shop, that could be quite interesting. Anyway, that was it for this video. I don't think I will continue, but I'll think a bit about it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or any comments, any suggestions, that's always much appreciated. Bye.